I would say that the world of puppetry is small, and in two ways. One, puppets are small. The little window that they inhabit is a small world. It's a small universe. You're staring at these funny little creatures acting strangely in the window. So the puppets are diminutive versions of human beings. But puppetry is also a small world because everybody in puppetry knows everybody else. There are not very many people who do it. There never have been. It's like an organization of magicians. Well, what we're doing now is really a new version, a new incarnation of Pinocchio's marionette theater. It's like a resurrection almost, because Pinocchio's had run for years under its founders, Dave Eaton and Patty Blackwood, who created great shows. They had a beautiful theater not too far from here on Cimarron Boulevard. They moved to the Altamont Mall, and Dave became ill, so the theater closed. It's a new team of people with ideas to expand what Pinocchio's does. The core productions are marionette fairy tales, little Broadway musicals that David wrote. Our premiere production for our reopening is going to be Jack and the Beanstalk, which was written by the founder of Pinocchio's, David Eaton, and it's a musical comedy. It's like a mini Broadway musical. Jack is a very exciting show to do because it's one of the funniest shows to do. There are inside jokes that are really for the adults, but the children will still enjoy them, but they're at a different level, like the Muppet Show used to be played at. I love the artificial world of characters who can walk in clouds. The giant's castle is in the clouds, so there are characters walking around with clouds behind them. There's this beanstalk that's just a fabric bag with silk flowers hanging on it, but it magically rises up from the stage. And then the giant comes out, and even though the puppet is, really comes up to here, on the stage, he's a giant. He's enormous. He dwarfs all the other characters. It's neat to be able to see the reaction of the children to all the shows, and particularly to characters like the giant when he's misunderstood, because we all feel misunderstood. So a lot of the children in the audience relate to him, the giant, as much as they'll relate to Jack, who's the hero of this story. We have a whole season planned of shows to do after Jack and the Beanstalk, and we're going to go into Hansel and Gretel. In between shows, we will have hand puppet shows that will be brought in, like the Fuzzy Freak Show, and then that will take us to the Christmas holidays, where we'll do shows that are multicultural, like Follies, and then a story of a little drummer boy. We'll be doing a version of that, which has always been very popular at Pinocchio's. And then throughout the year, we're going to be adding new shows that were not part of Pinocchio's core. Snow White, an adult puppet show that I'll be writing, different things that will occur throughout the year to finish up the season. If you want to find out more about Pinocchio's, the best place to go is probably the website, www.pinocchios.net. And that will have information on all our shows, and the box office number, and it's really the clearinghouse of information on this theater. We'll be updating it over the months ahead, so it's the best place to go for up-to-date information.